Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Take a Walk with me. Today's Friday, July 24th. Current temperature, it says it's got to be more than 69. 72. That's close. So today is Friday. Oops, my water fell. Friday, July 24th. High today's 86, rain chances at 60%, which it looks like it's going to rain. Humidity's back up 93% and no wind really. Already had a little drama this morning. I had some limbs and stuff, and where Scott had cut down branches down there, and the city came and got them today. Then I looked back out there about 20 minutes later, and there's a whole big old pile of branches and stuff sitting there in front of our house. Not in the grass, but out in the road. Well, people fly up and down through this road, don't they, Joy?
Yeah.
And somebody's going to hit that, for one thing, plus the fact that it's in the front of my yard. So I go looking around, then I hear a chainsaw, which you might just hear. Well, the neighbors have got somebody over here, a tree got knocked down, and they're having it cut up, and they're taking it in front of our house instead of their house. So I go down there and ask these guys, what are you doing? And they said the homeowner told them to put it in front of our yard. And I said, what? He said, well, I thought maybe y'all were related or something. I said, no. I said, we're not related. I said, they can't do that. They can't just tell you. I said, they don't want it in front of their house, so told you to put it in front of ours. And supposedly these guys are going to go back and take it and put it in front of their yard or whatever. I don't care what they do with it. But also they drove through our yard to get to where they're cutting this stuff down, because these people live on a hill, which that's not my problem. So now he's going to have to come back out, and I can already see a divot where he went in, or at least where the tire tracks were. And we've already got places down there, don't we, Joy, where trucks have been, and it's hard to mow and stuff. So I'm a little bit upset this morning, and it's just very, very tacky. Very tacky to do that. You don't tell somebody to put your garbage or whatever, your tree limbs and things in front of somebody else's property. Much less somebody's going to hit that out there. Won't they? People fly and they go, and it's not much room in between cars when you go beside each other. So somebody's going to hit that, because it's like a hill down there, and they'll fly over that hill. And they bottom out even sometimes, don't they, Joy? You're going so fast, so they'll hit that. And somebody's going to get hurt, much less, just it being not right. So I'm a little worked up, and it's just, the tomatoes got pushed over some last night. Some fell this way, and then some fell like over this way. Here you can see. And, maybe these guys will see these branches down there and pick them up. I hope so. There's the guy that picks them up. See, they've already been here this morning. I'm hoping they'll go down there and pick that stuff up now, since it's sitting there. Let's see. I don't see why he wouldn't. Let's see if they're going to stop. I want to show you what them guys did before they get it. Okay, he's going to get it, thank God. Can you see that down there, though? Can you see what they did? Okay, I'm going to go down there and tell these guys they're picking it up not to put nothing else in front of my yard. Hold on just a minute. Okay, I've been down there talking to those guys. They got lucky. The city is still in the area, and they saw that big old pile in the road, and they went down there and got it. And then I told them guys, I said, if these guys leave, I don't want the rest of that wood in front of my yard. Well, the guy was nice enough from the city to say, I'll wait if you want to go get the rest of that and put it over here. So they did get to put it in front of my yard, but he picked it up as soon as they put it in the road. But those guys were they're just from a church. They're helping them and you know, for free, I guess. And so, you know, he was like, you know, I just did what she said or something like that. And I said, will you talk to them before you leave? And he said, yes. And I said, well, please at least tell them that I don't want them putting their stuff in front of my yard. I said, or they'll have somebody else do something and they'll do the same thing. And so we, you know, we kind of patched things up between them. I can see where they're doing it for nothing, and you know, they just wanted to get it over with, I guess, basically. They did made a little place in my yard with their truck, because their yard's wet. You know, you can't drive around with a bunch of stuff in the back of your truck and not expect it to slip sometime, you know, the tires. So they did mess up my yard a little bit anyway, so what did I get out of that, you know? That's not right. You can't just assume that you can do what you want to do with your neighbors. So I'm sorry to be a little upset today, but it worked out for the good. And as long as they know, if he does what he said he would do, and tell them, maybe this won't happen again. But you can see what I deal with. Y'all saw a couple weeks ago, this woman brazenly put something in front of our yard, you know, and it just goes on and on. You got to protect your property. I mean, you can't just let neighbors just run all over you, or they will. You know, they'll be putting their trash cans in front of your yard next. You know, they'll be putting their trash in your trash can. I've actually seen somebody do that before, where theirs was full, come over and put it in our trash can that was at the end of the road. I know it was at the end of the road, but come on, that's kind of, you know. So anyway, maybe I can calm down some. I know my blood pressure's sky high. Like I said, can't get over it sometimes what goes on. Oh gosh, look at all the males. Flowers. Come on. All males right there. Male, male, male. Well, this one's starting to look better. This yellow squash is looking a little better. There's a bee down in there. Here's our pinstripe eggplant. I got quite a few tomatoes yesterday out here. I'm glad I did, because when that wind came, it blew one all the way out. I don't know how it came off, but blew it all the way out into the driveway and it busted it. Messed it up. So I basically ended up getting seeds out of that one. There's my other zucchini. We got that yellow squash and gave it to, that butternut squash and gave it to Mom. We still got a couple growing down here. There's one down there and one up there. The snap peas are just about covered up now with green beans. And you can see they're kind of on their way out, the way it's turning here. I'll just leave them for those green beans to grow on. There's still some snap peas, but I'm mainly just using those for seeds. So this one's doing good. It's got flowers all over it. Little tomatoes all over it already. Like I said, the cucumbers look better on the back wall here. I'm not seeing much action though. I see a lot of flowers every day, and you don't see many cucumbers. Oh, I forgot to turn off this alarm. Let's see if it'll... I don't see any of those carrots coming up yet. I think I need to stake this one soon. It's starting to lean. Don't see as much damage as I was thinking it would be. These were all laying down. All of them were laying down, and I had to cut some back from the eggplant and the peppers. They were just all over it. Starting to get more of these turning, the peppers. I'm waiting on this big pepper back here to turn. It should be chocolate pepper. Turn, you know, dark. You're seeing these all over this one. I got several eggplants off here. Ooh, that one's not gonna make it there. Brussels sprouts are getting a little bigger. Well, at least I don't have to water this morning, that's for sure. They're looking pretty good. Some of them are on their way out, though. Not many birds out this morning. I don't see the hawk. Maybe they're sleeping in. And I got all the dead cornflowers and the other flowers out here, and I'm glad I cleaned it up, because there's some you couldn't even tell they were down in there. Now they have a chance to grow. You can see it looks a lot different. See if I can get that. So see, these here are what's left. I cleaned it up some. I didn't get everything cleaned up. Like that. Get that out of there. Well, I still got a few more things to do on this one. But these will grow now that they get plenty of sun and stuff. Hi everyone. How's everyone out at the stump flower number 2? Looking pretty good. And you know, I just had an issue with those people and the other person up there. When somebody cut those 2 trees in my backyard and left them laying in my yard. Expected me to take them to the road or something? Or just leave them there to rot? So I had a fit that time too, and you'd think they wouldn't try to do anything like that again. Whichever one did that. Seems like there's always somebody think they can run over somebody else. Uh-oh, something cut down this. See? Oh no, that's just grass. I thought it's something that cut a plant. That's so wet it's wanting to fall over. You can tell it rained. All these tree things are trying to grow. It's amazing how fast things can grow. Hey, there's another little plant trying to grow in there. Well, I guess that's good enough for now. Y'all are looking really good today. And why would you cut down stuff and just leave it laying there? When all I had to do is take it from there to there for them to pick it up. Just saying. I mean, there's problem places in my yard I'm not able to do so much, and Scott can only do so much. He's got his own yard. I know I've got places that need work, but at least out in the front and stuff, especially in this part of the backyard, I try to keep it, you know, between me and my brother, pretty nice looking. Back there, I need to, if I could get in there, there's poison ivy all through that stuff. It's the only problem with me. If I get into poison ivy, it'll be a problem. I'll have it everywhere. What are y'all having for dinner? I hadn't even thought about it. I mean, I know what I'm having, I just hadn't thought about it so far. We're having cube steak and gravy. Steak and gravy and mashed potatoes, and I don't know what else. One of our vegetables, probably from the garden. I got some zucchini, that big zucchini. I got a yellow squash, and I got a eggplant too. So I don't know, we'll figure something, maybe roast some of them so we can get all of them in there. Have that with it. Here's the helicopter. Now you can see it's cleaned up. That guy for the city, that was nice of him to hang around. Where did that go? Just trying to see if they damage the yard anymore, y'all. I'll show you what they did. Hear that hawk? There's a helicopter way up there, if you can even see it. That's usually how high it is. I can't believe that it was so low. I think it was yesterday. You can see where they were in the front yard here. Look at this. You can see where they were here. I had to get back here and pick up a bunch of sticks and branches. They got knocked down. See? Look at these places they left. Now it takes a while for that grass to grow back. Right here, there's the other tire. So, I mean, like I said, it's just really tacky, you know. Tell them to do that, what they did. Still a few branches here and there. Oh Lord. Definitely have to get some more of these before we mow again. Got a big yard, y'all. I didn't expect to work this hard this morning. There was sticks way over in here I picked up. How far they blew them. Let's throw these in the trash can. There's some weeds growing over there that need sprayed or something. I don't know if I got any weed killer left. I'll chop them down. At least it's not so sunny and where it's hot, but it's super humid. Super humid. Throw these in the trash can. drink of water. Okay.
They're not going to be going through our yard anymore, are they?
I told him to tell him.
You told him not to?
I told him I didn't want anything else in front of our yard to tell him that. So that's the only way they would be able to do it is going through our yard, but they should know that. All right, everybody. About wore out. Please press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day. I don't know what I'll get into. I'll just have to figure it out. See everybody later on. God bless.